Hey you guys, so I wanted to do a video really quick because I feel like if I talk about this now, it'll get all of the bad feelings I have out. Maybe, hopefully, you think I need to vent, and I feel like I just keep talking Jesse's ear off, so maybe talking to you guys will help. And just to warn you now, if you're watching and you don't like to hear about awful things or anything like graphic or anything like that, like, just a warning, this is going to be a pretty deep, serious video, so if you don't want to be a part of that, please don't watch. Sorry, Jess is in the shower. I went out to dinner with Jesse and his family today because it's his brother's birthday, and we went to this ramen place and they had us on the back patio. It's like all sealed up. There's a door. If you want to get out, you have to open, and then to get to where the cars are, there's an alley, and then before you can get to the cars, there's like always busy. It's in the city. It's where the outdoors malls are in the actual city, and so it's busy, cars going by fast everywhere, and some adults weren't paying attention and let my daughter out, adults from our party, and I don't know if it was just like people had been drinking too much or what, but they let my little 3-year-old daughter walk out with them while I'm trying to buckle up Elijah, and Jesse's nowhere near her without her parents. Let her go out, knowing how crazy she is. Like, she's so hard to control, and it's not like I'm trying to learn not to try to control her. I'm trying to learn to not be controlling. She's such a free spirit, and I don't want to break that, but it's also difficult to handle her because she just wants to go, 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 go. She wants to be here, she wants to be there, and no is not a word she likes to hear. She just knows what she wants, and it's like she blocks everything out. It's not that she's a bad kid, she's a really good kid. It's she doesn't hear anybody. She just sees what she wants and she goes for it. She's a really amazing kid. She's just a handful, and I feel like it's my fault. I was that way as a kid, you know. But June went running for the street down the alley, and I get everybody's attention. I'm like, you guys, June. And the people that had let her out, I don't know if they were so drunk or what, but they didn't even run after her. They were just like, June, no, June. And Jesse's trying to get everybody out of his way, and nobody's listening. He has to push past them because, like, nobody knows what's going on. And he's running, and all I know is that I'm freaking out because there's a street not that far away, and she's such a fast kid. And all I remember is screaming her name as loud as I could. And, like, I wasn't even paying. I, like, ran away from Elijah. I didn't even think about him, which is so scary. I was so scared about what I was gonna see when I got to, that alleyway to the end of it, and where she was in there just as he's got her. And I was just relieved that she was okay, but my heart was pounding. I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I was just so upset, and I was trying to hold it together. And then I just remember getting back in with everybody. Nobody was saying anything about it. Nobody was like, it didn't happen. And all I know is I was in shock. I was shaking so bad. I was trying to buckle up Elijah, and it was like impossible to get the buckles clasped. And like right now, I'm sorry talking about it, just makes my heart drop. I remember Jess asked me to pick up our leftovers, and my hand was shaking so bad I thought I was gonna drop them, and I was trying to hide it from everybody. I was crying, I was embarrassed I was crying, but I was so upset. I was relieved and upset at the same time. And I remember I just started breaking down as we were walking to his car, and I feel so bad. At first, like when I was buckling June in, I was kissing her and telling her I loved her, and I was crying, and I think it scared the shit out of her because I was crying, and it made her cry, and she was whispering and saying stuff. I think she was so shocked. She didn't know what she was doing. She was just excited to run out there, like, and they still have lights up that are like Christmas lights, and I bet anything she was so excited to see them, and she was just running for But I feel so bad because I punched the dashboard on Jesse's car and I just started screaming because that was such a close call. I was so upset the entire time. I remember, like, I couldn't breathe. I was crying so hard. And I don't want to be angry with anybody anymore. And I don't want to keep thinking about it. I just want to get it off of my mind and be grateful that she's okay. And that both of my kids are home. I mean, it sounds so stupid, but on the way home from his mom's, it felt like a success to be going home with our daughter. Which is weird because you just get so used to going home with your family every day. Like normal, you know? It's nothing new. And for some reason today, I felt like such a blessing to be going home with my daughter and it to not, like, be something else, you know? Not having to call an ambulance, not having to lose her, like, I think I've been, like, so traumatized because she got so sick a few days ago and she woke up and she, like, couldn't breathe and she was choking and, like, crying out why, and, you know, all day before that she had been playing and she was fine, and then she just woke up from a nap. And then Jess said, like, on the way to the hospital I had to stay with Elijah, he said she was, like, drooping her head and she was really pale and that her nose was bleeding, and, like, both of us were freaking out. We thought we were gonna lose her. Ended up just being croup, and apparently it can just do that. It can come out of nowhere like that. And then, you know, I'm sitting here panicking that what if my son has it too and he's so little. And she finally starts to get better, and then we go out and she decides she's gonna run for the streets, and I'm so scared to leave the house anymore. I love my kids so much, and I love Jesse so much, and they're everything to me, and if anything happened to them, my life wouldn't have meaning anymore. And I don't care what anybody says, you can have whatever opinion you want, but they are my life. They're everything. I revolve my life around my kids, you know, and my husband. I love them so much. That is life to me, and I would lose life if anything happened to them. And I just don't, I don't know what else I can say or do. I want to be able to lay down and enjoy being with my family. And I'm sorry for this being such a dark, like, sad video. I'm really sorry. I try not to do these, but my heart is so heavy right now. And I need to get it off my chest, and I need to stop bugging Jesse. I know it's not really bugging him, but I feel like I am, and I just need to stop talking about it. So I'm very sorry, and I love you guys, and I hope I can come back with a happier, better video. Until then, I am going to lay down with my husband and my kids and just be thankful that she is right next to me. She is right here. She gets so pale when she sleeps, it scares the crap out of us. But she's doing fine. Thank you for watching, and I hope you